Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my video, and if you're new here, hey friends. Today we are going to be doing a get ready with me chit chat, and we're going to be talking about labels. We're going to be talking about not losing yourself, and we're also going to be talking about balancing life, work, just balancing everyday life, so that way you don't get too overwhelmed with life itself, because life is crazy, and as we all know, the unexpected happens. So stay tuned. So today we are pretty much going to be getting glammed up, and we're also going to be having some interesting chit chats today. Let's go ahead and talk about this hair, okay? So this is a new U-part wig. I don't know if you can see. Let me lift my leave out up. But yeah, this is a new Eunice U-part wig. It is about 18 inches. So it's very, very long, especially for somebody as short as me. So today I'm going for a sleek, straight, middle part look. Normally I do the side parts, but today I wanted to do something different. So yeah, we're not gonna be glamoring it up too much. We're pretty much just gonna be doing like an everyday look. So as you can see, I have already done my brows, foundation on deck. Use that Becca as always. That's just my go-to. I like to go a tad bit darker than with my foundation, because again, you can always lighten it up with some concealer. So yeah, let's get right into it, okay? Because we gotta lay these edges. Okay, so now while we are laying our edges, I think I need to tighten this up a bit, because I really need this laid. Yeah, I really need this laid. There we go. So I am going to go ahead and start with the leave out. So this hair is kind of pretty much straight. After I washed it, I did blow dry it, and I did straighten it. Last time I actually wore this wig, so but I want it to be like super straight, like sleek straight, so that's why I'm gonna straighten it even more. So this really won't even take long. I definitely just want to do my leave out though, for sure. But yeah, balance. We're gonna talk about balance. So honestly, I think balance is really important when it comes to life in general. Whether it's balancing work, balancing, you know, relationships, balancing being a parent, balancing quality time, all of that is really, really, really important. Don't mind that noise, y'all. See, I really just want to get this straight first before I part it the way I want it. But yeah, so like for all of those 9-to-5 working people out there like me, it gets hard. It gets hard, you know, especially when your job doesn't always have a good amount of leave or sick time. It really gets hard to balance things that come up, you know. And then not only that, we also have things that we do aside from work, such as school. For those of you who are working full-time and going to school, I truly applaud you, because it's hard. And you know, that's something that I can definitely relate to. It's definitely a challenge to live life with so many roles. Let me get this part. I'm just all over I know I'm all over the place with this straightening, but I'm just trying to get this straight, and then we're gonna part it and we're gonna make it look cute. But for right now, I'm just straightening it. But yeah, so for those of you who work full-time, you know, like me, 40 hours a week, you are at your job, like, period. Like, yeah, you get a lunch break. I'm lucky enough to get an hour. I'm not sure about you all, but I mean, there are things that go with that. Like, for instance, if you need to make a doctor's appointment, most doctor's offices I know of are only open on weekdays, so you're gonna have to take some time off. Or say you have schoolwork, and some people I know of well, before COVID came along, they would actually go up to the school to class to take some classes. But me, I do online, baby. I do online. It has worked for me all of this time. I've been doing online. Once I discovered online, I have not went back. Now, there may have been like 1 or 2 classes that's like, no, yo butt need to go to school. And that's why they invented Saturday classes, which I'm thankful for as well. But then, like I said, like, when it comes to school, you're making sacrifices, and you sacrificing that quality time you may want to spend with family or friends by going to class on Saturday. And you're not just going to class on Saturday, but you may want to stay after class to kind of go over your notes, or you're like, hey, since I'm at the school, I might as well get some work done, because it's in an environment where you're not going to be distracted. And then with the kids, your kids may be in soccer or extracurricular activities, whatever it may be. You know, you definitely have to make time for them as well. So it's definitely hard trying to balance school, work, being a parent, and even being a spouse. Like, people love to bring up the kids, bring up all this other stuff, but honestly, being a spouse is a lot of work too, because you have to set some time aside for your spouse. Just like it's important to have space away from your spouse, it's also just as important to have quality time with your spouse. And what I mean by quality time is not just family time, the whole family, the kids and all. No, I'm talking about you and your spouse alone. It is so important to have that alone time. Okay, so now we're gonna part really quick. Make sure this is right. And the key is getting the hair to blend in with your U-part wig. So I'm going to part really close, and we are gonna hit these roots. Y'all, I was wondering why my flat iron was not hot. I was like, what a steam. You know, I was expecting to get a little steam. I was expecting to get a little sting from the steam, but my flat iron, it became unplugged. So while we wait for that to heat up, one of the tips I will give you all is to not procrastinate. Not procrastinate, and try to plan as much as you can. I know not everybody is a planner, but try to just look at, okay, sit down on a Sunday, whenever you have free time, which is mostly Sundays for me, Sunday evenings to be exact, because I also have busy Sunday mornings. But take the time to wind down on a Sunday evening and just look at, okay, what does my week look like? And just write it down, whether you're just jotting down a to-do list or buy yourself a planner. You know, that's what I have to do. I have to buy myself a planner, and I have to actually write down and plan out my whole month, even that week. Sometimes I have to follow up and double check to make sure I didn't leave anything out of my planner. Like, it's best to check in on your planner every week, even if you fill it in ahead of time for the month, because you never know what you can miss. Also, utilize my phone. Every time someone plans something, I put it in my phone. I jot it down my calendar real quick on that day, on that time, because I will forget stuff. When you have a lot going on, you're going to forget stuff. You're not going to remember everything. Like, we're human. It's just not going to happen. So I'm quick with the quickness. I'm checking my calendar to make sure there's nothing there, so that way I can plan this and that. and then I will follow up and write it in my planner. And also, I do have a reminder app. I do have an iPhone, so I do have a reminder app that also helps me out a lot too. Like for instance, with planning content, for instance, I know I need to get more consistent with that, but that's another story. Whenever I am planning on, you know, making a video, I like to put it in my reminder app as well as my planner, so that way I can remember. Okay, so this should be hot now. Aside from planning what you have to do for that week, whether it be work or school or, you know, things that consist of having to go up to your child's school for whether it be plays or just anything, it's good to set aside some time for you. You know, do something that you like to do. Sit down and really just say, okay, on Saturday between this time and this time, I am going to do something that I enjoy, even if it's just for 2 hours, 3 hours, whether it's watching your favorite show, or if it's meditating or doing some yoga, or if it's just taking yourself out to eat, taking yourself shopping, doing a little bit of online shopping, or going to get a massage, going to get your lashes done. I don't know about y'all, but I love massages. I love just self-care, you know, self-care. Like, I like doing the things that make me feel good. You know, do that, do something. Like, one of the things I like to do is do my makeup. One day, I just sat there and said, I'm gonna make this a self-care day. So what I did was, I gave myself a manicure, pedicure. I broke out my press-on nails and I went ahead and did that. And I just felt like a totally different chick, okay? A totally different chick. I've heard men say, when I get my hair cut, I feel like a totally different dude. I feel like a totally new dude. Like, it makes a difference, guys. It really does. And you have to balance that. You have to balance quality time with your family, with your friends, with your spouse. And the best way to do that is to just plan. I know things come up, but that's where routines come in also. There were times where I would feel overwhelmed because you let so much stuff pile up. Like, you just let too much pile up. Just have a routine so that way there's not so much on you in just one day. You're not taking up one day just doing work. Like back when I used to procrastinate, everything's due and you're trying to get it done a day or two before it's due, and then you're just stressed out because, okay, this is doing this class, this is doing that class, or laundry, you're letting it pile up, and then one day you only have that day to do it because it's gotten too far out of hand. Like, no, you have to create a routine and try your best to stick to it, because you're making it easier on yourself. The stuff we stress about is really stuff that we can control. Like, you can control this, you can change this. If something doesn't work in your routine, or if you feel like, okay, I plan to do this, this, and that, but that's just too much on me, take it off your planner and save it for another day. I think sometimes us millennials, we put too much emphasis on, oh my gosh, like if I'm not busy, I'm not doing enough. It's like, no, work smart, not hard. Be productive, not busy, if that makes sense. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and section this off so that way I can really just straighten each individual piece, because I want this sleek, straight. So stay tuned. Okay, so we are halfway done. I'm pretty much just kind of touching up the wig because it's really already straight. So, but yeah, we're talking about doing what makes you feel good, you know, doing what makes you feel fulfilled. You know, I will tell anyone, it is great to work and provide for you, your family, yourself, but do what makes you feel fulfilled. Do what makes you feel good. Like, you may have a 9-to-5, but you've always been interested in playing video games, or if you've always been interested in going skiing, learning how to ski, let's just say that's something you really enjoy, do it. Make time to do it, you know? Let's just say you like painting pictures, then do that. Paint pictures on the side. Do whatever makes you feel fulfilled, you know? Do what you feel will inspire others to do the same. Not to do the exact same thing that you do, but inspire others to do what makes them feel good as well. Believe it or not, you inspire others and you don't even realize it. We all get influenced and we all influence others, believe it or not. At the end of the day, we're all influencers. If you own a social media, you're an influencer. You influence others. When you own a social media or you have a certain platform and you're sharing your life, you're influencing others, believe it or not. I love this U-part wig. It is so flowy. It has so much body. So much. Like, oh my God. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this wig into layers. It'll kind of look more natural. Let's see. Like so. You see how I cut it in an angle? I'm not sure if you can see, but that's basically what I'm doing. Kind of harder on this side because, like, I'm right-handed, I'm not left-handed, and I'm scared to do it with my left hand. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. Okay. And then we have that. So everything is pretty much straight. I just basically went over some parts that didn't look as straight to me. And I also have a straightening comb from Amazon. Now, it is all beat up, and for those of you who have seen my Amazon headband wig, this is what I used in that video. And I'm just gonna go over it with this. Okay, so my leave out isn't really blending as much as I want it to. So what I'm gonna do is take some oil and I'm gonna go over my hair to give it a shine. I definitely want it to have a shine. Now the only oil that I own is this Wild Growth serum. It's the light oil version, so it's not too heavy. I just take a drop and I just apply it to the top like so. I just comb it back. Because I don't want my body to go away. Like, you're greasing your scalp. I don't know about y'all, but I used to hate getting my scalp greased because, like, it's stiff. Like, it makes your hair stiff. I used to hate that packing on grease. Like, no, baby, no. You make me want to wash my hair over. It is time to do some makeup. So right now I have my eyebrows done, and all the products I use to basically do my brows will be linked below, as well as the foundation that I currently have on. When it comes to flat ironing my hair and stuff like that, I don't really like to do it after my makeup, because sometimes it makes me sweat. It really makes me sweat. It gets really hot, like it's really hot in the room right now. I'm surprised I'm not sweating, but I'm also happy because I do not like to sweat. Like, I don't like it at all. And I'm not the type of person that'll sweat easily either, but if I'm hot, I'm hot. Like, so I'm gonna be using the Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte. I'm gonna be starting off with that. So, but yeah, speaking of inspiring someone, there are so many people that inspired me. You know, there's so many people that inspired me, like, hey, you know what? You should do a YouTube. A lot of people would say that, and I would always give excuses to why I shouldn't or I couldn't, out of fear. But you know what? I was like, why not? You know, this is something that I can do to inspire others. So I did a whole bunch of research, a lot of research, but nothing prepares you more than just starting, because you see, like, okay, this is the bottom of the barrel, but we can only go up from here. And what I love about some of these content creators is the fact that they don't mind sharing how they do their content, what editing software they use, how to use the editing software. They don't mind sharing all that information. Basically, anything you want to know about creating a YouTube, it's on YouTube. If you are using iMovie to edit your videos, if you are using Canva to make your thumbnails, whatever it is, if you want to learn how to do something on there, guess what? All you have to do is type it and you will find it, okay? You will find it. For instance, with the videos I do, if you want to learn how to do a cut crease and you're a beginner, guess what? I got a video on how to do a cut crease. You know, it's all about helping others. It's all about inspiring others. That's what it's all about. And I say, you know what? Instead of spending all this money for a camera, before I even know whether I like it, I'm going to use my phone. And guess where I got that advice from? This YouTuber named Naya. I was watching a lot of her videos before I started YouTube, and I will link her video in the description box below, because I also like giving people their credit and I also like supporting people. So if you all have not tuned into Naya's channel, you might want to check her out, but she helped me a lot with that. And she showed me how she set up her ring light, and she just kept it simple, you know? So next we are going to go in with some e.l.f. HD powder. But yeah, sometimes you have to just do it. You just have to start. And it was so hard for me to start. It was so hard, but I did it, and now I like it a lot. This is something that I look forward to doing, something that I enjoy doing. And I can't wait to put out more content for you all. And better content. Like, I'm all about quality rather than quantity, which is why I don't have as many videos as I should, especially with, you know, considering how much long ago I started this channel. But I want to give you quality and quantity, and it is possible. And I know it's possible because I watch other YouTubers. But yeah, everything is a balance. And the tips for balancing everything is to just basically establish a routine, you know, and try to stick to it as much as possible, and get a planner, keep your schedule going, jot down things in your planner, keep a calendar. And you better download the reminder app too. That's what helps me out. Do what works for you, really. Do what works for you. Because with all these roles that we're playing in this world, in this lifetime, I mean, it is so easy to just be so overwhelmed, you know? And it's really easy to lose yourself as well, losing yourself in these roles. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I know a lot of other women can relate to what I'm about to say, but as a woman who gets married, who gets in that role as a wife, and who has kids, it's so easy to lose yourself because you're so caught up with, you know, trying to take care of your family that you forget to take care of yourself. And there's no way that you can continue to take care of your family without taking care of yourself. You know, that's where self-care comes into play. Oh yeah, for this contouring, I'm contouring my nose with my Perfusions palette, and I am using this middle color here, and this is the palette. So yeah, but anyways, it's so easy to basically lose yourself. Trust me, I've been there. You know, I have definitely been there. When you're a mother, you're just so wrapped up in being a mother, being a supportive spouse, that, you know, you don't really do anything for you. You don't really do those activities that you used to enjoy anymore, you know? And it's important too to not just get all caught up in your family. You might need some friends. You know, I feel like everybody needs friends. Everybody. You need somebody other than your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your spouse, your kids. You need somebody other than them. You need an escape. Everybody needs an escape. Everybody needs someone else to talk to. It's only healthy. It's only right. Every guy needs their set of homeboys. Every chick needs their set of homegirls. You know, everybody needs a healthy dynamic. It's just too easy to get caught up in these roles, whether it be work, whether it be school, all of these different roles you have to play. You don't want to work too much to where you forget to live your life. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to work myself into the ground just so I can die. I'm not trying to do that. I need a healthy balance in my life with those who make me feel good. And that's a big reason why I don't waste my time with people who don't make me feel good. If you don't enjoy being around those people, you shouldn't have to hang out with them. That's just my thing. Like, I can sense just bad energy, just bad spirits. I'm like, no, nope. Keep it away from me. Keep it away from me. Okay, so as you can see, I started patting the powder in. I like to spray my beauty blender with some endless setting powder, and I just love the way it sits when I just push it in. Now I want some blush, so we're gonna do some blush. We're not gonna do any eyeshadow today. No, we don't need none of that. So next I'm gonna go into my Kylie Jenner bronze palette, and using the color Hematite, I'm gonna do my blush, and I just apply it going upwards. I like a lot of blush. Okay, I am loving this simple look so far, but we're missing something. Some lips. Okay, so I actually prepped my lips today with that DIY lip scrub, and the ingredients are going to be listed below. Just 2 ingredients. That's all I need. That's all I use, and it works for me. And we're going to do a simple lip. So, you know what, hold up. Before we do the lips, we got to do some eyeliner. I do want some eyeliner, okay? I do want some eyeliner. We are going to use some Douce eyeliner, and I like it a lot because it's really dark. So I just want to line my, let me get this mirror, let me fix this mirror really quick. So I just want to line my lash line with this. So that's what we're gonna do. We're done with the liner. And now it's time for the lips. So I'm just gonna do a simple lip. It is going to be the Suede Matte Lip Liner in SMLL2. I don't really see a color, so I'm guessing that's what they're using to separate this thing. And this is the color right here. So just gonna line my lips. So now we are going to go ahead and put some concealer in the middle and finish this off with a gloss. Yeah, it's just so easy to get caught up in roles. It's so easy to get caught up in roles that you forget to actually be you. You know, do the things that make you feel like you. And just be your best self and strive to be better every day. That's all you can really do. We're so busy trying to rush things, you know, that we forget to enjoy the journey on the way there. Do what you do, be the best you, and continue to inspire others. That's basically the message for today. And also, don't forget to mark your calendars and just keep your life as organized as possible. That's key too. I don't know if I've already mentioned that as a tip, and I'm pretty sure I was all over the place, but staying organized is also a tip too. So don't forget to stay organized. I hope you all are feeling this look as much as I am. And I really hope you all enjoyed this video and our little chit chat. If you did, remember to give me the big thumbs up. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you can see when I post videos. So, until next time, bye-bye.